Hello YouTube, I am here with a deck that it seems no one found it before, because I've never seen anyone play this. But I found this very neat combo with Dragunity Knight, Trident, and Raging Pendulum. This card, what it does, once per turn you can send 3 cards you control, up to 3 cards, so you don't have to send 3, but you can send up to 3 cards you control to the graveyard to look at your opponent's extra deck and send an equal number of cards from there to the graveyard. What that means, if you're going first against Orcust, Raging Pendulum, any deck that relies on the extra deck, you can remove 3 of their cards, send them to the grave, and since they were not properly summoned, they cannot even reborn them. So if you're fighting against Orcust, you can send all their Galatea to the grave, and now they can't even use their dings anymore because they have no way to bring back Galatea. Even the Orcust symbol cannot bring it back. If you're going against Raging Pen, you can send the Dark Rebellion Dragon, which kills the skill, they can't activate it anymore. And then you can send annoying cards like Trish or whatever they're playing. If it's Raging Orcust, you can send Rebellion and their Galateas. They will have no place. Now, some decks don't get killed by a Dragunity -3 extra deck. In those cases, you can end with the classic Riser into Trish combo. So you still have the plays of the old Raging deck, a little bit of Raging Pen. I'm gonna explain later why I put Galatea in there. And yeah, so, and there, if you open very good, you can end on Riser, threatening a Trish, plus Ding. I'll show replays of that after. Replays on Dueling Book, mainly. I played this on the ladder, but I was facing like Dark Magician and decks like that. I can show a replay as well on the ladder, but it was against Raid Raptors. I just ripped all their rank 4 and they couldn't do anything. Yeah, so the reason why we're playing Dingirsu is because after you send 3 cards you control, you're just left with a Dragunity Knight, which is pretty weak, and some people can play around it. So for that reason, I added 3 hard, 1 simple skeleton, and no wand, no nightmare. You don't want this deck to break, it is very consistent, I want it to stay that way. If you don't mind about bricks, you can add wand, babble, and all these stuff. But I want to focus on winning going first. Going second is not that bad as well because, you know, it's Raging Pendulum. So, if you open your Orcust Harp, it is level 4, so you can make the Force Tricks with it. Or you can just leave it on the field to make a Galatea later. Or send it to the grave with the Trident. And Symbol Skeleton can, just by itself, summon Ding, Ding, reattach the skeleton, and you can just always loop them. And this is gonna help you survive the turn 2 to then OTK on the next turn afterwards. So let's take a look at some replays. And I'm gonna explain the combo. I'm not gonna use Pen Call in those replays, but if you open Pen Call, it's full combo. All you really need is a level 4 in the hand, and either Pen Call or 2 Scale. I'm only playing 2 Wisdom Eye because I only have 2, but 3 is the most optimal way to play it. So let's see this. So I'm setting my scales. Now I'm just emulating the Raging Pendulum scale, adding a level 4 to the hand. You grab the Noble Dragon Magician, special summon everything except the Noble Dragon Magician. Use 2 level 4 to make the Force Tricks. Force Tricks will search for Zephyros. Okay. Now you summon Noble Dragon, go into Riser. Riser send a level 4. Don't send a heart, but if you didn't open an Orcust, send a harp so that on the next turn you can bring your Orchist. Okay. So the reason why we play Zephyros and Riser is because to make the Trident, you need a Dragon Tuner and one non-tuner Wing Beast monster. That's why we're playing Force Tricks to grab the Zephyros. And now, when you summon Trident, Zephyros is in the grave, you can grab back one of your Pendulum Scale to your hand. And you get the Zephyros back. Then you can send all of these 3 monsters to remove 3 cards from the opponent's extra deck. So remove all of them. Now imagine you rip 3, and after you rip 3, you activate Harp and you do your Galatea combo. You end on Ding, and that's it. You have Ding with 2 material attached. So you have some good protection to survive. Your opponent has -3 extra deck slot. This is broken. Now let's see if you're playing against a deck that doesn't care really about their extra deck. In that case, I have the same opening hand as last time, but let's look at the board I'm gonna end on. Now for this combo, you're gonna have to pen summon the Noble Dragon Magician. You make Riser, you send your level 4, you go into Galatea, you use Art to summon Symbol Skeleton, and Symbol Skeleton plus a level 4 plus your Riser is a Trishula on the opponent's turn. And on top of that, you have Dingirsu to protect it from a Dark Hole. So this is your optimal turn 1 for this deck. Either end on Trish plus Ding. This is if you open an Orchis. If you don't open Orchis, well, you end on Trish. No. Same for here. If you don't open your Orchis, you just end on the Trident. But if you don't open Orchis with Riser, the level 4 that you send to the grave is the Orchis Harp. So that on the following turn, if you live, then you have full Orchis combo to go into Ding, plus your Pendulum Summon, you know? So let's see, like, for real on the ladder, what it was. So it can be done in-game. So this was against Raid Raptors. Let's see, what hand did I open here? Oh, I opened Pen Call and all my Orchis. Okay. Sometimes you're just that good. So Dragon Pit, Old Dragon, Raging Pend, put the Noble Dragon Magician. Pendulum Summon, Pend all 4. Go into the Force Tricks. Force Trick, search for the Zephyros. Noble Dragon activate, make the Riser. Here's the Shooting Riser. Activate Riser. Now here I sent Harp. This is a misplay because now I can't activate my Harp in the grave. So I'll end up activating my Symbol. But the most important part here is I went into Trident, sent all my monsters in the main zone. I ripped all his Force Tricks, so he can't do the rank 4s anymore. Then you just make Galatea into Ding. I activated Galatea here, but I shouldn't have. And before I went into Ding, the opponent surrendered, couldn't do anything. So I tried this deck in a tournament, and I destroyed Raging Pendulum by banishing their extra deck. Sadly, I lost to Rocket, who banished my extra deck with the Silver Rocket. So, is this the new state of Duel Links? You tell me. So that's gonna be it for my video today. Have a good day.